Okay, so I'm back, and I've got some of Perzo's chicken all cooked and ready to go. Okay, so just to recap, it goes from being double ground to being formed into big old meatballs and boiled for 15 minutes. They just boil in water. I filled up the pot halfway, dropped the meatballs in there, raised it up about 3/4 of the way, and it's boiling. This batch still has about 6 minutes to go. Once it's up, I just put it in my glass container and also my plastic one, and I just run cold water over it for about 5 minutes or so. Once they're cooled down, I take the meatballs out of the water and I just put it into another dish so that I could break it up. I broke them up. These are the vegetable containers that I did yesterday if you watched those videos. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this chicken into my container right here. So I'm going to move this a little bit closer. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera with my left hand and scoop with my right. So we'll see how I do. And again, Perzo gets 1 pound of chicken. Even if it's cooked, it's still the same measurement. And I'm just using a spoon right now instead of my hand just because I'm going, I'm jumping from one thing to another and I don't want to have to keep washing my hands. Although I do if I need to, so. I think today, since I've been doing this, I've washed my hands about 23 times maybe. Okay, there we go. So we are right at 1 pound. Okay, so, and that's it. Then I just put the lid on it and I pop it back into the deep freeze. And that's what Perzo's getting. And again, I'm only doing this because the oncologist recommended that I take Perzo off of the raw food because his immune system could be weakened, and eating raw chicken would just make it really easy for him to get an infection. And I don't want to put him through that, and I don't want to put myself through that because I imagine it makes for long nights. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I still have one more batch left to double grind. Then I'll put it into that container, and then into that bowl, and then into those bowls, and then into that bowl, and then into these bowls. So it's definitely a long process, but again, I didn't want to put him back on kibble, so I'm willing to do it. It is 6:21 right now. I started this at about, I don't know, 4:30 or so. Snoopy's is all done, and I would be done with Perzo's already if I didn't have to cook it. But even so, even with cooking it, I still have, that's going to be another 15 minutes. That's going to be 15 minutes. So I still have about probably 45 minutes or so left to go. And then I just have to clean up. So, yeah. So that's how I do Perzo's quote-unquote raw food diet with the cooked chicken. Because of his immune system. So yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so I will see you guys later.